What place scared you or creeped you out so much you had to leave? Mine was when I was in college in Maine. It was my first year of college. It was Sandy Point, Maine, a tiny town close to Bucksport, Maine. I used to go visit my parents on the weekends because I stayed in the dorms at school. As a reference to where the house was, there was this creepy little motel on a hill on the other side of the road. You had to make a sharp right onto their road and then another sharp right into their driveway. The house was really old. It was colored yellow and had apple trees in the yard. First of all, let me say that Sandy Point was one of the creepiest towns I have ever been in. The feel was way off. It did not matter if it was day or night, you never saw anyone. I used to go for walks at different times of the day, and I never ever saw anyone. I always found that odd. Now, about the house. You come up steps into the house, and you immediately enter the dining room. All the floors were very old wood floors. Straight ahead was the kitchen. To the right were the stairs going upstairs, and the living room, which was always freezing cold, was also to the right. The door to the dirt floor basement was in the kitchen. My mother and I never liked going into the basement. It felt way off. It felt like someone was watching you the whole time. I personally never liked the living room. It did not feel right. The only person who seemed okay with it was my father. Okay, let's get to the ghost. At night, I would always put my clothes out for the next day, all together, in a chair in my room. When I would wake up the next day, they would be placed all over the house, so I had to look for everything. I would hear footsteps in the hallway at night. I would hear it come up the steps, and then come down the hallway past my room towards my parents' room, then back towards mine, then stop. I would usually say hello because I am a person who is usually up super late at night anyway. Then, I would hear nothing, only to wake up in the morning to have to go on a treasure hunt for my clothes. My mother was always creeped out in that place. What sealed the deal with me about something going on came from my father. This happened while I was at school during the week. He is 100% someone who is very skeptical of the paranormal. He told me he stayed home one day because he was not feeling well. He had stayed in bed and woke to someone coming up the stairs outside. He heard the door open and someone walk in. Thinking it was my mother home from work, he called out. Nothing. He heard footsteps in the dining room. At this point, he was out of bed. He called my mother's name again. Nothing. Just as he came to the top of the stairs, he saw a man walk into the living room. My father is someone who does not mess around with anything like someone breaking and entering, so he got his gun from their bedroom and proceeded down the stairs, telling whoever was in there they had better leave or be shot. No one answered, so he did a sweep of the whole house. He looked everywhere. All the rooms, the basement, outside, everything. There was just no one there. The man he only saw in overalls and boots. He only saw the man's back as he entered the living room. They moved to Bangor soon after, which made me happy. I have other stories from there, but maybe another time. Well, that is my story. I would love to hear yours, so please share.